Okay, let's go here. Getting back into it. So I'm 36% through apparently. Um, I don't know what side I'm on or anything. I'll just pick Steven Richards and see. So, okay, I'm still on the new contender side. Okay. I mean, I guess I can be Steven Richards. I don't really care. I just gotta map out where I'm gonna go here. So, I want to do. Okay, I want to win like until chapter 5 and then we'll reconvene to the chart. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh, your dad is Doug Pauser? Nice. Oh, look at this match. Come on. The right to center explodes. Come on. Also, I'm pretty sure it goes without saying. The Rust is gonna go crazy right now. Because, I don't just, like, play this game when I don't stream it, so... These first few matches are gonna be pretty rough. Oh yeah, I like riding a bike, yeah. I'm getting on two horses here, the streaming horse and the, playing this game horse. Yeah, that's the saying, right? Float like a butterfly, sting like a butterfly. Alright, there we go. I already had it planned out that I was gonna do the whole, like, explanation, like, why I haven't been streaming, but, like, does anyone really care? To be honest. I should, you know what I should do, actually? After this, maybe, like, tomorrow, I'll put up a community poll and be like, uh, who wants to know why I've been gone? I'll make it all, like, dramatic when it's not. No, genuinely, I was thinking about doing an update video, just as, like, a joke, just because, 75 subs. Gotta keep everybody updated, you know? What? Yeah, it's what's been happening. Exactly. Yo, that is true. Bees do fly. That's your science fact of the day. Bees also fly. Alright, I'm stalling here. I gotta wrap this up. Should have won by now. Oh my god. There we go. Dude, he's trolling me right now. Do you think Muhammad Ali watched the Bee movie? Honestly, he probably did. I'm actually gonna guess that he watched that movie. Like, he has kids, like, he's probably seen it. I'm sure. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely, yeah. That was his favorite movie, for sure. I love when I'll be on, like, Instagram or something, and I'll just see, like... I'll go into comments and people just post gifs of the entire Bee movie, like... I don't know why that's, like, a thing, but... I'm not gonna complain. I mean, they gave a pretty good synopsis, to be fair. Okay, why did he just swipe the desk? Oh yeah, you might hear my phone vibrate. I mean, yeah, the B movie, like, if I watched it now, I'd probably, like, laugh at it, you know? Like, as a kid, the B movie was fire. Oh, that was actually kind of fire. Let's go. Alright, finally. Chapter 1. Banger theme right there. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the court thing. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Is this like a right to censor themed uh, run here? You know what's crazy? Since the last time I streamed, like, because normally I talk about, like, you know, wrestling current events. Like, the landscape has changed so much. Like, I'm not even gonna bother right now getting into that. Oh, wow, he actually reversed that. I'd rather just talk about the B movie. Ah, get it? B movie? That's nice. Yeah, that is true, though. Like, kids aren't gonna understand, like, a parody movie. They're just gonna see, like, oh, look, there's bees. Like, this bee talks and is in love with this human woman that loves him back. Like, even as a kid, like, I don't know anyone that, like, didn't think that was weird. Even as a kid, like, we all knew, like, this is weird, right? Like, why is this woman in love with a bee? True, you like jazz still hits. Oh yeah, the plane. Oh my god, I kind of want to rewatch the bee movie now. I got time. Alright, here we go. Let's start running through this here, because I plan on streaming for like a couple hours, so I'm trying to make up for lost time a little bit and to have enough like parts to kind of stretch it out, because I don't know what I'm gonna stream next, so I'd rather these matches not go too long. Yo, I should actually do that. A members only B movie live stream. That's crazy. Maybe I'll kick account, because they actually let you do that over there. Well, I shouldn't say let you, but People just kind of do it and get away with it. Yeah, no, like that. You saying that reminds me of that one guy who streamed, um, like a whole UFC pay-per-view and like was holding the controller and was pretending that he was playing UFC. Oh, bull. I'm sure he's gonna help me, right? Dude, that guy is a legend. Because, like, he just has the most oblivious look on his face the whole time. Like, oh, I'm not gonna reverse that. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that guy is a legend. Oh my god. I need Mark Henry to throw some strikes. Okay, never mind. The tough thing about this is that he's a super heavyweight, so, like, all of my grapple moves are just gone. I can still do corner moves, though. If you take a step back, there we go. True. Yeah, Billy, you know, you have to know his thoughts. Of course. That's a form of, like, React content that, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to, like, do, like, hours of a movie. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you can't just watch the show. You have to hear Billy's thoughts live as it's happening. Exactly. If you're watching it without Billy, then, like, it's just not the same. Oh, let's go. Hey. Okay, so I'm pretty sure next chapter is when I gotta... Oh no, this is when I have to... Okay, well, I just have to win, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. The running grapples in Revenge. I feel... I saw it. I don't know if I said anything, but I definitely saw it. Yeah, that's crazy. Do they have, like, a playable build of it? Or is it just, like... They just found the information behind it? Mostly just work. Wow. That's crazy. The funny thing is, too, is, like, they also could have had it in WrestleMania 2000, but they just didn't. So, crazy. Like, they... I mean, I shouldn't say they made a whole nother game, because, like, WrestleMania 2000 and Revenge are basically the exact same game, but, like, that's crazy that they never put it in for 2000. They waited until No Mercy. That's awesome. I'd be interested to try that, because, like, I don't know if, like, you know, certain people, like, have finishers, or, like, if everyone just has the same generic ones, that kind of deal. Oh yeah, Virtual Pro, yeah. Yeah, like, they had the running grapples, like, in the oven for years. They just never did it until, like, 2 years later. Okay, I need to make IC champion win. Spoilers. Yeah, man, that's sad. Yeah. Like, as much as I like, it's just, man, it's tough. Like, I wouldn't go as far to say, like, imagine if they were still around now, but, like, even if you just give them, you know, like, the mid-2000s, like, that's crazy. Like, if you had them working on, like, the Raw games, right? Like, how much better those would have been. Because, like, Day of Reckoning's pretty good, so, like, I wouldn't mess with that too much, but, like, the gameplay for Raw 2 would have been so much better. Honestly, the wrestling game that I would want to see is the WCW. Um, oh, what's it called? I forget what they were gonna call it, but it was like right before the company closed. Yeah, Mayhem 2. Yeah, yeah. I think that would have been interesting. Like, I don't know how much better it would have been, obviously, but I'd like to think it would be actually a solid game. But we did get Def Jam out of it, so I wouldn't, I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, yeah, the Fight Forever. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. I think if there's any positives to take away from the AW game, for me, it's like now they absolutely have to make another game. Because I'm pretty sure, I think it was Kenny, was like, they don't plan on making other games, but I feel like this reception is so negative, and he, like, would care so much and would want the game to be great that, like, they're gonna have to do another one, which is really good. Oh, they've checked out, you think, really? If it's a one and done, that's too bad. Wow, that sucks. Because, like, the WWE games are just so, like, uh, like, even though I didn't play Fight Forever very much, like, it was definitely a breath of fresh air, like, so that's really disappointing. Okay, I gotta lose this match. But yeah, the jump from Backstage Assault to Def Jam Vendetta is, like, insane. So it'd be, yeah, that would have been interesting. Okay, I can just lose by DQ, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, don't reverse. Okay, nice. Awesome. Yeah, like Fight Forever, I think it's definitely a game that you could kind of play every once in a while, but it's not like the daily driver, I guess, that the 2K games are meant to be. But yeah, no, exactly. It'll just be like No Mercy, yeah. Oh, I should have read that text. My bad. Oh, who do we want to choose? Oh, I mean, come on, RTC. As much as I love Albert, I mean, Edge is not a choice. I mean, I gotta bring the Good Father back. for old time's sake here. Unless he says no. As you know, Buchanan and I have had tension between us, and Saturn has united with him. I need someone to back me up. Team up with me. Together we can beat them. No. Wait, what? Find another sucker. Alright, can I pick Albert then? I actually just got rolled by Godfather. That's crazy. No partner. Uh-oh. Richards could not find a partner last week on SmackDown and feels let down. Aw. But Richards is still angry over what Buchanan and Saturn have done. So Richards has decided to confront them alone and is going to the ring. Oh, I love where this is going. Wow, that's so awesome. Okay, so I need to also get rolled. And the bad thing about this is that this is no DQ, so I can't just throw something at them. Yeah, literally. I even picked, like, I mean, obviously, I imagine they all say no anyway, but, like, I mean, Albert's a heel, so, like, I assume Albert would have said yes. Edge saying no would make sense. Godfather would make sense, but you know, Goodfather was right there. You know, they even have the attire in the game. Okay, I'm just gonna spam strong grapples and hope I get reverse. There we go. I think that's a better strat than just standing there, because they'll tend to just stare at you, so... Yeah, Goodfather was right. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there's no rope break. Okay, cool. Okay, Perry Saturn's just going in right now. Okay, nice. Oh, grapple before he... Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, no, I love testing Albert. Yeah. Dude, Albert is so underrated. Honestly, he was so good. Like, I mean, I've never watched, like, his Japan stuff, so I wouldn't know. And, like, obviously, you know, Tensai. We don't talk about Tensai, but... Oh my god, I'm laid out. Ha ha ha. You don't deserve this belt, so I will take it. Go to hell. Buchanan stole the belt while Richards was knocked out. Richards didn't notice until later. Alright, there we go. Another new chapter for the end here. Get back the belt. Let's go. Richards was knocked out and the belt was stolen by Buchanan. Richards is waiting to ambush Buchanan and Saturn in a parking lot to get back his belt. Finally, they show up. Uh-oh. Oh, psh. Alright. Oh, so I have to pin. Right, that's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, they Irish whip so much. Like, the funny thing is about Test, like, he's one of those guys where if you look at his, like, kayfabe resume, it's like, it's not bad, but, like, he should have done way more. Like, he was Intercontinental Champion, I'm pretty sure, but, like, who remembers that? Like... Like, Test is really only remembered for being, like, a side character in other people's things. No, literally, though, yeah. Triple H was like, no. I'm stealing your girl and your career. Like, you're done. I think, honestly, something that could have, like, really helped Test's career is, like, if he would have got traded to, like, Paul Heyman SmackDown, like, 2003, instead of his, like, horrible feud with Steiner and, like, all of that. Like, imagine Test on the '03 SmackDown roster. Oh my god. Like, that would have been insane. No, exactly, yeah, like you're telling me I could have had Eddie versus Test 3-month US title program? Like, yeah, I'll take that, please. Like, all day. There we go. Finally got a reverse. Yeah, I gotta focus on Bull more here. Wow. Okay, nice. Yeah, they just, man, they fumbled Test so hard. Like, that's one of those things, like, whenever I get PTSD, like sadness about Mr. Kennedy's like failed push, because obviously he's my boy. Um, it's one of those things where it's like he, the whole story is like he loved the SmackDown locker room, the Raw locker room, like hated him. If you're Vince, it's like why not just put him on the other show? Like same thing with Test. If it's like if Triple H is clearly bringing this talented guy down and like forcing him to not get a push, why not just put him on the other show where he'll actually be utilized? Yeah, exactly. Instead, we get Test and Scott Steiner tag team. I don't know. I don't understand that. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm not one of those people that thinks that Kennedy like did nothing wrong. Like, I genuinely will say like I think it's a 50-50 split of like I don't want to say the blame, but like he definitely made his mistakes, but the office definitely made theirs too, I'd say. And also the Benoit thing, like that timing really hurt him. Because like if you go back to '06 SmackDown, like late '06, early '07, as I lose here, uh, like Kennedy was the top heel because like Batista and Taker were the top faces. Booker was gone. Um, Mark Henry was out. I'm pretty sure. Like Kennedy was the guy, so like Edge basic Edge like stole his title and like his push. Yeah, I'm like holding my arm. I don't know why. I don't think I've gotten armbarred that much. Oh yeah, sorry. Great call, you. Right, right. You're right. You're right. I mean, listen, I'm not out here saying like Mr. Kennedy was the #1 SmackDown heel. Like that's amazing. Like obviously, I know, I know a lot of people don't really like him. Um, but it's just like unfortunate timing. especially when you consider, like, in hindsight, when you fast forward 3 years and, like, everybody's gone. Like, Jericho leaves, Edge has to retire, Michaels retires, Triple H goes part-time, Taker goes part-time, Batista's gone. Like, your roster is just gutted. Like, Jeff's in TNA at that point. Like, that's more the thing about the Kennedy push that hurts, is, like, if all the, chips would have fallen in the right place in, like, '07, then when you're in 2010, 2011, and you're like, oh my god, okay, I just tapped out. We have, like, no stars. At least, I mean, I know I'm saying Mr. Kennedy star, but, like, that's kind of the thing. No, exactly, yeah, it's like, by 2010, it's like, yeah, we should have maybe pushed some of these guys that were hot, 2 years ago. But now they're not, because we just, like, buried them, basically. Oh, I should have just broke that up. Wow. Because, like, 2009, 2010 is, like, pretty much considered, like, it's one of the dark ages, right? Like, you have, like, 95. I'd say, like, 95, 2010, and, like, 2015? Maybe 2014, that area. Like, those are three of, like, the worst WWE, like, time periods. And, like, the middle one, I mean, also 2015 is their fault, but, like, 2010 being so bad is, like, especially their fault. Like, they built 0 stars until Punk, like... No, exactly, yeah, like, John Morrison got, like, this weird mini push. Like, I still remember when him and Miz main evented the first Raw of 2011. They, like, main evented. Like, and it wasn't, like, a good thing. It was like, oh my god, why are these two geeks in the main event? Like, yeah, now I'm glad you brought up Truth, because I see a lot of people now saying, and I know, like, you've sent me, like, memes about it and stuff, like, I don't know why people think R-Truth should have actually won the belt, like... Yeah, exactly, like... These guys were in, like, a joke jobber kind of... Well, not jobber, but, like, a comedy heel tag team 2 years ago. And now it's like, okay, go main event, Raw. With a world title match, last man standing, like... Yeah, on the Truth thing, like... I definitely think they shouldn't have, given up on it as quickly as they did, but... I don't think that was one of those gimmicks that's, like, world title or bust, which I think is what they thought it was. Because, like, right after the Cena feud, like, it's a very... Like, well, I guess I'd say they stopped being main eventer, like, not caliber, but, being in that kind of picture, like, once the, like, they got arrested thing, like, Truth and Miz. Like, after that, Truth just did, like, nothing. Where it's like, he could be a mid-card champion, like, as a heel. I don't see why not. But I just feel like WWE, like, they have no patience. No, yeah, like... CM Punk really did, like... He just erased. Yeah, like erase is the perfect word. Like Punk allowed us to like ignore how bad everything else was. Yeah, that John Morrison downfall is crazy because he goes from main eventing that Raw to like, isn't he out of the company in the same year? Like he's in WWE 12, but I do not remember him being on TV when he was in that game. And if he was on TV, it was like nothing. Oh, he was hurt. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, because Bourne was in the game. Bourne was in 12, and he, like, hadn't wrestled, like, all year. Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of funny seeing, like, going back, seeing some of the guys that they were kind of, like, pushing. Like, Carlito, for example. Like, how, I think it was, like, what, Unforgiven 07? Where like Carlito just randomly has a pay-per-view match with Triple H, and it's just like, oh, okay. I mean, it probably stunk, but like, still, it's just kind of like the random push. Like they could have gone in a really cool direction with that. Yeah, pushing Carlito at any time is insane, but like, I do think they could have went a pretty cool direction if they continued with like the Flair thing. When he was, calling him out like you're lazy, whatever. Like they could have done something with that, but it was literally just no, we're gonna bury you. Like, yeah, yeah, like that's one of those things where like, yeah, it was a shoot. Like I just think they could have made much more of it than just straight up, yeah, I'm gonna shoot on you, and like, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, I can't let him get me in the armbar again, because like, I'll probably tap if he does. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna tap. Yeah. Wow. This match is like hard. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured, is Carlito just didn't really care that much. He was just like, whatever. Yeah, like they just... They push some weird guys. Like I think the perfect example is the '06 chamber where like Edge cashes in, because it's just like Cena, Carlito, Chris Masters, I think Kane maybe was in there, but it was just like this killer's row of like random dudes. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So like, see, that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's too bad Carlito didn't get that fire back, because like that could have been a great storyline though. If Flair, like cuts a promo saying like you used to have fire, like I saw it. But just it didn't work out that way, sadly. I mean, obviously, I'm not like begging for a Carlito Ric Flair program, but like more for the after, you know. 'Cause then you can at least build like a somewhat competent mid carder out of it. Like, yeah, he was just kind of hanging out. He was just doing his thing. That's kind of the funny thing, like, in wrestling, though, where it's like, you'll get the guys like Carlito who just kind of, you know, they like hanging out, doing their job, whatever. And then there's the guys like Dolph Ziggler who just, like, don't shut up. Like, where it's like, dude, you're not getting, like, you're not gonna get pushed. Like, just give it up. Like, I feel like that's a big difference between, like Ziggler and someone like Ryder, where it's like, Ryder knew, like, okay, obviously, I mean, he got canned, but it's not like he was complaining all the time. Like, we were complaining for him, whereas Ziggler was like, yeah, I'm just like Zack Ryder, I don't get pushed. Like, no, we don't want you to get pushed, though. It's 2015, like, you suck now. Which, like, another thing that's kind of crazy to think about is how, like, it wasn't until maybe, like, 2017, where, like, the Zack Ryder, like, bandwagon kind of died. Because, like, when he won the IC belt, like, that was crazy. Like, everybody was hyped for that. And then by the time him and Hawkins win the tag belts, it's like, you already know it's like, they're going to lose these immediately, so we're not going to care. I might actually win this match. This is crazy. Let me get this. Nice. Yeah, it's like, I assume he means Ziggler. Like, he was just a guy on the roster. Like, he had his moment, and then he got hurt, and they were just like, yeah, no, we're good. But he was like, you know, it's 3 years later, and he's like, still acting as if he's one of the next big stars, and it's like, no, like, you're IC champ forever now, if you're lucky. Like, this is it. This is as good as it's gonna get. Honestly, Ryder is one of those guys, though, where, like, I'm kind of surprised it took him getting released. Like, I kind of figured he would have just left at some point. Like, with Ziggler, you know he's gonna stay as long as he can. But, like, I kind of figured Ryder would be like, okay, I'm out. Like, you guys clearly don't want me here. Like, you just need another body for main event. Yeah, I guess Ryder would be in that group, because, like, they're all the, like, what, 2006, 2007 FCW kind of, like, guys, like Ryder, Hawkins, Ziggler, that kind of, like, class, if you want to call it that. Because, yeah, I kind of forgot for a second that Zack Ryder was, like, a massive mark, so, like, yeah, he would definitely just stick around. I think I jinxed myself. Oh, maybe not. This is gonna be such a long part just because I can't win this one match. I gotta stick and move. Yeah, true. Ziggler is definitely more like, give me my money. Whereas, yeah, Cardona's probably just like, am I in the next basic figure series? Like, am I gonna be in the game? Like, so yeah, that's a good point. No, he reversed. I should have just done a light grapple. This might be it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's true. Plus, like, a lot of people complain about the WWE schedule, but it's like, you probably get conditioned to it, so it's like, it would feel weird if you're not on it. Like, obviously it'd be better for your health, duh. But yeah, like, a lot of them just take more money and they're like, alright, fine. Like, the NBA is in a bad place. It's in a very bad place right now. I mean, obviously, like, I would be the millionth person to say that, like, Jokic is clearly the next face, but, you know, he treats it like a 9 to 5. So it's like, who do you push as the next face of the NBA? But it's like, because obviously there has to be a face, but it's a tough call. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, like, when you work for WWE, it's like, you don't just work Raw, like... Dude, I honestly, I love Anthony Edwards, like... I mean, obviously not, like, that situation, but, like... No, he's... Don't stomp. Aw. I think he's one of the guys that, like, the NBA wouldn't want to be, like, a face, but he's so good that he's just gonna be there. Like, there's nothing they can do. Finally. Oh my god. I just spent like 20 minutes on this one match. He is Jordan Jr., yeah. Alright, there we go. I don't know what part of the, like, playthrough we're on here, but that was part whatever. So, cool.